Oh, hey man. So I got issue 24 of Driving Asylum today in the mail. That's all I got today, but Driving Asylum is a great zine. The editor, Bill Van Ryn, sent me these stickers. Scream Bloody Murder. And this killer Bigfoot sticker. I feel bad because I've been meaning to send him the new issue of Night of the Bloody Tapes. And I have a paper with all the addresses written down that I write to, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, it'll show up. It'll turn up. But then his zine turned up, and I was like, man, I gotta send it to him tomorrow. So thank you, Bill. Really look forward to reading it. So I'm gonna review 2003's Season of the Hunted. So let me read this. Wrong Turn meets Cabin Fever in this horrifying tale of 5 hunters who set out for the trip of their lives and become the prey in a deadly game. When Steve, a New York City firefighter, and his military buddy Frank leave the city on a well-deserved bow hunting trip, they have no idea they are walking into the most gruesome of traps. Mitch, the lodge owner, part of a tribe of cannibalistic murderers, and he is determined to hunt them down one by one. So it says Wrong Turn meets Cabin Fever. I don't like Cabin Fever, but Wrong Turn meets Cabin Fever. I was like, that could be cool. So, like I said, this is from 2003, and you could really tell, man, the movie, it looks really bad. It looks like, I don't know, cameras and stuff, but it just looks, to me, it looks worse than it would be, like, shot on video. I don't know what kind of camera they used, but it just does not look good. Which isn't that bad, but that's a cool cover. But, yeah, there's really, it's super basic, and it's also like when movie starts, it's like Goodfellas versus Wrong Turn, because these guys have those thick Italian like gangster style accents. In fact, one of the mob bosses from Casino is in the very beginning. I was like, how did he stumble into this production? So yeah, 5 guys go hunting, and it's very thin plot. And as soon as they get out in the woods, their guides start hunting them down. And I really like this kind of story, like men hunting men, they're cannibals, like you know the deadliest, or what's it called, the deadliest game or most deadly game. So I always liked that kind of story, and this one wasn't too bad, but it just wasn't good. I watched it all, and it has action, and it's cool that they're using the bows mostly, and the bow hits were decent, and they pull them out, and I still don't. How do they do that? Like one guy, like they get hit right here, the leg, and they pull it out. Little bit of gore. There's one part where like they split a guy, you know, down the middle, and you see it. I was like, oh, it doesn't look too bad. There's the one actor in here. What's his name? Wass Stevens. He looks like a gangster. Like he could be in Goodfellas or just like a good action movie. But he gets killed. Like he's the first one that gets killed. I thought he was gonna be like the guy that fights him off, but no, it's the. I mean, it says right on the back. Steve and his friend Frank. And Frank, he's like a. They even actually have a Vietnam flashback, which was really bad. But you know, they got to be commended for even trying to do a Vietnam flashback. And he's fighting they well they do show like they have a lady, and you see her chopping up meat at the end. I think you see some body parts, and they talk about eating. And one guy like you know, dabs the blood on his finger and licks it. And he's, oh, that's sweet. There's a few really unintentionally funny parts. Like one of the cannibal hunters he's an old fat dude, and he gets hit. I think he gets shot, or when he gets shot with an arrow, he gets shot, and he falls down. But you know, he's so old and fat, he just kind of has to lay down gently. He couldn't do it that good. There's a chainsawing, but you don't see anything of that. They draw out the ending a lot. And yeah, it just wasn't that good. If you like these kinds of movies and you saw it at a Goodwill or somewhere for like $2, I mean, I had to watch it. I have to see it because that's like one of my favorite genres. So like yeah, like Wrong Turn, Chainsaw, and watching it, I was like, man, Chainsaw's so good and has been ripped off so many times badly. I mean, yeah, this idea is a solid idea, but just the filmmaker was just very inept. I'm trying to think, is there anything? No, really, there's not. I did laugh a few times, maybe like three times. Like also, like when that old man falls down, the Vietnam flashback. Some of the way, like the ways there, one guy is like gurgling and crying out in pain. He's really overacting, but I mean, it's not worth buying it just for that. And there's plenty of them movies that have that are dumb, unintentionally funny, like that are way better. Like Manos Hands of Fate, Galaxy Invader. Um, can't think of any of these right now, but I kind of had high hopes for Season of the Hunted. I was maybe this is another gem, but no, nope. Yeah, just check it out, Joe and Risk. I'll give it. Jesus Christ. I can only give it 2 hands of fate. It's that bad. But yeah, Season of the Hunted. It's another one down. I've been watching so many movies on Amazon Prime that I need to get back to my DVD collection and thinning it out and getting rid of movies and watching ones that I've collected, and it's just all in the quest and the hunt for that one gem. Looking for, like, man, I should make a list of, like, because I am looking at movie Cyst. I need to watch that again. That was so good. But that's it. It's a weekend. I'm gonna watch more movies and finish some zines, hopefully. And I'll see you in the morning. Maybe I'll do a review in the morning and just drive in Asylum.